Yeah, so foot and mouth disease is a disease of animals. It can make them very unwell, cause them to stop eating due to them getting ulcers in their mouths often, and also lameness. So it can be a real welfare issue for farm animals. So it affects pigs and cattle, and sheep and goats would be the main species on the Isle of Man that would be affected. It's a notifiable disease, but it doesn't affect humans, and there's no concern for human health. So food from those animals is safe to eat.
So tell us about this latest outbreak and why it's important that we hear about even a single case being reported, say, somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, I mean, the outbreak in Germany is a bit of a shock for everybody. It's an outbreak in water buffalo. We've not had outbreaks in Europe for a significant amount of time. It's obviously a concern about where it's come from, and it's a concern that the outbreak is not spread elsewhere. As I said previously, it can have a real impact on animal welfare, but also trade as well.
How easy is this spread from one animal to the next?
Yeah, so it is highly transmissible, and unfortunately it can be spread from one animal to the next via food as well. So that's why we've put restrictions in place regarding the import of certain food products from Germany. So if somebody, unfortunately, for example, fed an animal on the Isle of Man with, say, a leftover sandwich or something, and the meat in that sandwich had come from an animal with foot and mouth disease, and that could lead to the spread, as well as direct animal spread.
There's also been a ban put in place on livestock coming over, is that right?
Yeah, so we've not been allowing the import of most livestock from Great Britain because of blue tongue anyway, but we would not allow any livestock to be imported at all from Germany.
So how long will this ban be in place? What are the relevant authorities watching out for now?
Yeah, so basically, we're watching to see what happens in Germany. So far there hasn't been any indication of any further spread, but we really need to watch this space and see. The German authorities luckily have acted very quickly, and they're currently checking livestock in the local area and wider vicinity to see if there has been any spread, and also trying to work out where this virus has come from in the first place in Germany.
And of course, farmers on the Isle of Man will have to abide by this rule, but what other advice would you have in the meantime?
Yeah, so for people to practice good biosecurity around their farms, and also people to be really careful about what they feed to their livestock. So you're not allowed to feed swill or kitchen waste to livestock on the Isle of Man, and we'd really just reiterate that, because that would be at the moment the main concern of how we could get it on the Isle of Man.
Thank you for making it to the end of the Manx Radio Newscast. You are obviously someone with exquisite taste. May I politely suggest you might want to subscribe to this and a wide range of Manx Radio podcasts at your favourite podcast provider, so our best bits will magically appear on your smartphone. Thank you.